ChatGPT made me over $3,000 today. And if you've been looking for a way to make money using AI, I think this would be a really helpful way for you. Okay, so you're probably wondering what's going on and how can I take advantage of this? So let's get into it. Let me shrink the face and I'll walk you through what's going on. All right. What I've done is I've taken ChatGPT and I've given it a bunch of data, and it gives me a new day trading signal every 60 seconds. Now I use those signals on NQ, specifically trading futures, to make over 3 grand using one contract. Okay. Now all of those signals get stored on this website, and I use the website while I'm trading. Look at this, go take a trade. Here's how it works. Now I've got a few different assets going right now. I'm training this model so that I can build something in the future. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. So every minute to 2 minutes, well, every 60 seconds, there will be a new signal. Micro, NQ. Here's S&P 500, Solana, XRP, ETH, Bitcoin. Okay. It gives me a direction. So all of these are saying down. So red arrow for down. Okay, green arrow for B for up. And then it gives me a confidence score, how confident it feels that this signal, specifically this one right here, is going to work out in our favor. The higher the confidence score, the more likely the AI, ChatGPT, thinks it's going to work out. The lower the score, the less likely. Okay, you actually get 3 types of signals. You'll get a long, you'll get a short, you'll get a, if I can show you a long, I'll show you one, but you'll get an even right here, which is a neutral, like we don't really know, so we're just gonna say nothing, which is fine, that's also helpful. And then you'll get a long signal as well. This is how this works. So I use this website to take these trades. That's exactly what is going on. Essentially, ChatGPT, let me slow down, takes a screenshot of my chart, reads all of the data that it's given, and then makes a prediction. And then we want to use these predictions to take trades. Now let's walk through the actual results. Now we use those signals to take these trades, and here are our results inside of our Apex evaluations. We had the 127 account and then the 128 account. We'll go through both. So the first one, this was in the earliest in the morning. And by the way, all of these are recorded. There is a live stream from today, which is Thursday, March 6th, that you can go and you can watch all of these trades, start to finish, top to bottom, all the wins and losses. Okay, so 77% win rate. We only lost 7% of our trades. Actually, it's pretty good. We had one losing trade. We had a couple break evens, which is kind of annoying. I set my stop right above the entry price, and it just didn't work out. We ended up breaking even on them. Anyway, so largest win being 570, largest loss being 230. We like that ratio. Okay, kind of a 2 to 1 in a way. And we didn't take too many trades. Again, we use one contract for all of these trades. That's our overall goal. I'm lying. Our first trade, we used 4 contracts because I thought I was on MNQ. I ended up making like $100 on that trade. It was a pretty meaningless trade altogether, but I had 4 contracts on, so it shouldn't have been that many. But I adjusted right after that. So one NQ contract per trade here, and it went pretty well. Not a whole lot to look at. Super solid. Let's go to the other one here. So that's 27. We'll jump to 28. I don't know why I didn't click the little gear button here. And here we go. So $1,600 on this one as well. Another 1580. So ended up making $3,100 altogether. 75% win rate here, so pretty consistent. You can see the AI is pretty consistent with the amount of trades it's giving us, which is every minute, and then the ones that we take have a nice win rate. Okay, largest trade being 430, largest loss being 350. A decent, not as good, but decent ratio. We really ran up this account. We were down 540 at one point and ended up battling back pretty good. Expectancy being 68, almost $69, meaning every time we click the button, we're expecting to make about $69, which is pretty good. So super solid. Now, a couple things to note. Right now, I'm using ChatGPT for this. ChatGPT is going to be the foundation, the baseline of this entire strategy. Okay, let me get back to the site here. Let's go back to the first page if we can. All right, it's the baseline. And this looks like junk. We'll change that in a little bit. What's going to happen is after probably 10,000 trades or so, we're going to switch models from ChatGPT to something else that's going to be private, okay? And we're going to deploy that to our data. So all of these trades are being stored. They're being ranked by me. So anytime that I see a good trade, I'm just going to go ahead and mark it. We'll call that one good as an example. We'll call this one bad as an example, okay? Every time we get a new signal, we're going to rank it good or bad. The new AI will come in and we'll actually have machine learning. So ChatGPT isn't really getting smarter with our signals. I'm just getting better at using them, and I'll talk to you guys about that in the future on how I'm doing that. But it eventually won't matter. Soon, the AI will learn on its own. From there, we'll actually use these signals, okay, and they will learn on themselves. The idea is, and you guys can see my signals here a lot. Let me see if I can get rid of this for just a second. Okay. This doesn't really help, but you guys can see most of my signals sit somewhere between 55% confidence and 85% confidence. Those are the highest and lowest. What I want is a much wider range. I want 95% confidence because we've seen this set up, 2,000 times and it's worked every time. I'm making numbers up. I'm not sure if that's actually a possibility. But point is I want to see a really high confidence score and I want to see really low confidence scores too. The reason for that is the bigger the spread, the more we can trust these signals. You guys can see they're loading right here. Okay, new signal, new signal, new signal. Okay. Now, the scores and the way they work right now, anything above 70% is considered good. Anything below 70% is considered not so good. And then anything that's like 50, that's below 60 is like, it's like in red. It's not very good at all. But I want to see a nice spread of these signals. I'm not sure if a 72% confidence score is good enough for me to take a trade. I want to know that 65% is not good, and I want to say 75% or 72% is good. So I want to build a nice little spread. So we're in the middle of building this out. I'm going to live trade it every day, and then hopefully mid next week, maybe even the end of next week, we'll deploy the new model and then we'll really start machine learning. From there, I feel like I'd be confident enough to then release this and you guys can get access to it. And then we could all start taking really good trades. Okay. Again, 75% win rate, just trading NQ, just trading one NQ contract, which if you want to use prop firms is pretty much every account possible. If you want to use your own cash, you just need $1,000 in your account. You're able to make $3,000 off of that. So super solid. If you guys have questions, let me know. Comment them below. Like the live stream, subscribe, stick with us through the journey. I'm pretty pumped about this. This is the best thing that I've built so far, and it's only going to get better. So I will see you guys around. If you have questions, again, shoot me a DM on Instagram, leave me a comment, or however else you want to communicate, and I'll get to it. So you guys have a great one. Stick around for the journey, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.